his head, man.
Three minutes. Two minutes. 1 minute. Ladies and gentlemen, this match will consist of 2 tiebreak sets, and if required at 1 set all, a 10-point match tiebreak will be played to decide the match. Fabio Fognini, to the right of the chair, won the toss. Chose to serve. Time.
Well, hello and welcome. Apologies for the like that. Hello and welcome along to the Boodles. It's day 3 here at this terrific tournament in Stoke Park. It's an exhibition event. Both of these players have already played this week, and neither have won a match so far, but they've entertained the crowds, that's for sure. 2 real characters on court in this first match of the day here at the Boodles. Should be pretty nice sunshine too throughout. Robin Haase taking on the talented Italian Fabio Fognini.
Fabio Fognini to serve. Ready? Play. Love 15.
Terrific lineup for you today. Of course, it is Thursday, and after this one, not before 2:30 p.m, we'll have the world number 1, Novak Djokovic, taking on Richard Gasquet. And then following that, we'll have John Isner against Thanasi Kokkinakis. Just over 30 in the forehand. And then to round things off, we'll have an all-Spanish affair. Robredo against Verdasco, not before 5 p.m. Both of these players better known really for their clay court ability. Although Haase has had some decent records, or decent scores on grass. Of course, reached the semi-finalists in Den Bosch just a couple of weeks ago.
40-50.
6'3" tall, is more than happy coming forward and getting to the net. Fognini, on the other hand, is very much a clay court specialist.
Game, Fognini, first game.
And it is the Italian who comes through the first game. Yeah, Fognini played it yesterday. That was his first match here at the Boodles in 2015. Lost to Fernando Verdasco. Was cruising in the first set, looking really good, and then took his foot off the gas. Always just decided to entertain the fans instead. And Verdasco came back to win 7-5, 6-3. As for Haase, he lost yesterday to Tommy Robredo, 7-6, 6-2. And he was also defeated in his first match against Philip Kohlschreiber, 7-6, 6-7, 10-7. So that lots of time on this court has Haase. Fognini currently ranked 28th in the world. Highest ever ranking came last year when he got to world number 13. He's done terrifically well though this year in the doubles competition. A little bit of a worry here. Haase just testing that his muscles are still lean and fit. Hasn't pulled a muscle. Last thing you want to do with Wimbledon around the corner. Isn't moving all that well right now. This tournament really is used just to gear up for the All England Championships. Just missed it. Oh, well, look at that as a shot from Fognini.
Love 30.
Yesterday, he liked playing these little touch shots around the net. So I had a lot of long conversation with a woman from Colombia on the side of the court, telling her to drink more water than the champagne that's on offer here. It was a little slow up to the forehand, but did enough with it.
15-40. 15-38.
Umpire just momentarily getting the score wrong. Fognini just thanking him that he got it correct. Of course, it is Fognini who leads 15-30.
30 all.
He's got all the skill to be decent on a grass court, Fognini, and as I say, his performances on the doubles court will have helped him. He's really tightened up his game at the net. Won the Australian Open with Bilelli, semi-finalist as well at the French. Set the point up well, heading to both corners, getting Haase on the stretch.
30-40.
Forehand so early, flattening out on it. Doesn't have the best record on a grass court, Fognini, but did reach the last 32 of Wimbledon last year. He's done that twice before, reaching the third round in 2010 and 2014. So does have some points to defend. Nice hitting from Haase.
Juice.
Good depth, just slicing the ball deep. Such an effective shot on a grass court, the slice backhand. Really skids through the surface, and Fognini was just backpedaling there off the back foot. Didn't quite get his head over the ball as he would have liked.
Advantage, Haase.
Always a little quieter in the morning here at Stoke Park, but it will be, well, nearly full, you'd expect, for the world number one in a few moments' time. Oh, what a shot that is. Stunning tennis from Fognini. And there's that smile again.
Juice.
Just a big step and a bit of a slap. And the winner flies by. Look at this. One big step and almost a swat from the forehand side. Beautiful connection.
Advantage, Haase. Game, Haase.
Well, I had to save a break point, did Haase, but he comes through the game. Secures his
One game all.
opening service game and levels the match at 1 game all.
$15 love. $30 love.
Hasn't had too much success breaking opponent's serve so far this week, Haase. You can see what he's trying to do there, Fognini,
30,
just
50.
undercutting the drop shot.
$30 all.
Excellent lob this from Haase. See how he had to move his body out of the way. It's really tough to execute a lob like that when you slice the ball rather than using topspin. There's the entertainment again. Fognini, as ever, just
30,
entertaining
40.
everyone and enjoying himself out here. Both players toying around with the ball. It really was a beautiful shot from Fognini.
Game Haase.
A tough slice backhand from Haase. And in the end, again, it's the Dutchman who comes out on top of this little duel at the net. And it means he breaks Fognini and leads 2-1 first set. So serving with the break now, Haase, 2-1.
$15.
9 finals he's reached throughout his career. Fognini, 3 titles. All of them coming on clay except for St. Petersburg in terms of finals, that is. Just using this event just to get used to the grass before SW19. So skillful, though. Such a talent. You just never know what's going to come next, though, with the 28-year-old.
$30-50.
A decent depth from Fognini. Has to make sure it is deep. Haase can cause some disruption with the forehand. Sweetly stroked backhand. Talked about his forehand
30.
being dangerous. Couldn't hit that backhand any better. Well, interesting that he looked to try and take that on the volley, not just allowing it to bounce in front of him. Didn't quite get the execution right.
Advantage, Haase. Net versa. Game Haase.
2 juice games that he's had to play on serve, Haase, but both of them he's won, and he's winning all the big points right now, and that's why he leads by 3-1, consolidating that break.
15 love. Thirty love.
Didn't quite get that overhead right, Haase. Nice lob though from Fognini. Oh, it's a shame it's long. Wonderful rally. Oh, he wants a warm-up before Wimbledon. He's getting more than a warm-up at this point. Side to side to side to side.
40,
no violation for ball abuse though. Excellent serve. Fognini then, chance to stop the rot here.
Game for Fognini.
First game in 4 then for Fognini. Oh, it is Haase who leads by 3 games to 2.
Haase leads 3 games to 2. Love 15.
Super tennis. There's the skill level of Fognini again. Didn't hold back on that forehand, did Haase? The Italian able to react to it. That wasn't a bad effort either. It's harder to pull off than the hot dog, incidentally, that shot. And you do have to snap your wrist.
Love 40.
Well, he was up a break before this game, but that may well not be the case in a few moments' time. Haase facing 3 break points. Fine way to save the first.
15-40. $30-40.
Saved 2 break points, 1 left for Fognini.
Game for
And that one, the Italian is able to take. Took it so early, didn't he, that
3
forehand?
games all.
Almost on the half volley. So quick to get up the court. This is a sort of shot that they need to hit on grass if they are to be successful. It's the break back.
15 love. $30 love. $40 love. Game for Fognini. Ball change, please. New balls.
Well, momentum for the Italian. Secures the break in the previous game and
Fognini
then
leads 4 games to 3.
holds to love. So now leads 4-3 first set.
$15 love.
Change of headwear for Fognini. Beautiful touch from Haase. Not sure Fognini needs a change in fortune though.
30 love.
Say, having been 3-1 down, now 4-3 up. Oh yes, fabulous stuff, these two playing terrific tennis.
40 love.
And those that have come along early certainly getting value for money. Thoroughly entertained out here. Only these two showing off their talents.
Game, Haase.
Haase then with a love service game of his own, responding to the Fognini love service game.
4 games all.
Levels things all up at 4 games all first set.
Love 15. Net, second set. Love 30.
As I say, both of these players have been really popular throughout this week, despite losing a number of matches between them. One of the reasons they just haven't taken it all that seriously. Of course, it is an exhibition match, just an ideal way to get preparation sorted for Wimbledon. No points or prize money at stake for whether you win or lose. Of course, they want to get their preparations right, though, so can't be too silly out there on court.
15-40.
Fognini then saves the first break point. 2 more to go.
Game, Haase.
Hasn't got that one quite right. It's not often you see Fognini serving and volleying, and that backfires, so Fognini breaks again. Sorry, Haase breaks again, and is now a game away from taking the first set.
Love 50.
So he needs to be deep if he goes into the forehand side of Haase.
15-0. (30-15). (40-15). Game and first set.
Closes out the set.
6
Haase then takes the opener by 6 games to 4. Thoroughly entertaining set 2. And the Dutchman has just his second set of the Boodles Championships.
Second set, Fognini need to serve. (15).
So Fognini to get this second set underway. Remember, he was up well, he was 4-3 up before losing those 3 straight games. It was a topsy-turvy first set. Just goes long. Certainly getting plenty of volleying practices, Fognini. Liking to approach directly at Haase. Not quite enough topspin on the overhead. Again, the smile from the Italian.
(30-15). (40-15). Game, Fognini.
Fognini then takes the first game of the second set. Just a reminder what's still to come today. This is the first matchup of the day. It really is another stunning lineup here at the Boodles. World number one next up in action on this court. 2:30 taking on Richard Gasquet, another very talented player. Gasquet, also a former Wimbledon semi-finalist. Then after that it'll be John Isner against Thanasi Kokkinakis, the big serving American, taking on another talented youngster, Kokkinakis. And then we'll round things off not before 5 p.m. an all-Spanish affair. Tommy Robredo taking on Fernando Verdasco, two players who also won yesterday. It was a good day for the Spaniards yesterday. Both of these players looking for their first win this week at this competition. Of course, it is an exhibition event, so no points or prizes. But plenty of fun. Plenty of excellent preparation ahead of Wimbledon.
15-0.
Hasn't got that drop shot right at all. Made it harder for himself by letting it drop so far. Clever little chip and charge, but a side spin on the ball. That's something that Fognini's done excellent, hasn't he, in terms of his time on the doubles court this year. Knows how to dip it down to someone at the net. Another ace for Haase. It's a lovely off backhand from Haase to deliberately hit just a fraction late. Able to get Fognini on the move.
Game, Haase.
A little annoyed with himself there for missing that one.
One game more.
Rarity. It's very rarely shown any negative signs on court in his body language. Not that he doesn't on the ATP World Tour. Can often show his frustrations there. One game all then, second set. Also remember taking the first.
$15 left. $30 left.
Stunning forehand from Haase. On the run, able to flatten out on this one. Another fine forehand, this time off the return. Seemed to read the serve from Fognini.
Net for serve.
Beautifully done from Haase. He has won the majority of those types of duels at the front of the court. He's missed it, or misconnected with a couple of the drop shots, but absolutely nailed that one.
Deuce.
Unable to take the break point, Haase. Oh, he almost pulled it off. What a shot that would have been. I think his slice could be very effective on a grass court. It actually worked quite well. Talked about players wanting to experiment with new shots ahead of Wimbledon. Well, maybe that's a way that Haase is going to play at the All England Championships. Save the break point, comes through the game Fognini and leads 2-1 second set.
Fognini leads 2-1. Love 15. $15 all.
Tidily done by Haase. Beautiful shot.
15-30.
Tough to execute that one. Contact point was so low down, and able to get it over all 6'3" of Haase, including his arm and his racket. Knows he was close there.
30 all.
Would have been a pretty fine return. Oh, what a get. Haase just teasing him with another one. Great pick-up, though, from the Italian. Oh, it goes long. Thought we could have been here all day. Said Djokovic is next on court, but at that rate, he may never get on the court. Don't think they're happy with the line call, but again, these two more concerned with having fun out there than winning the point. Haase not even happy with the line call. He wanted to continue that.
$15 left.
Oh, if only he turned round, he could have had another ball to hit. It is brilliant to watch, isn't it, when these pros show what they can do. There's the hot dog. We always see one almost every day now. Haase, I think, has had a couple of them.
$30-15.
What's happened to Haase? This is the serve. Chance for a double fault here then. Oh, that's not a bad forehand at all. Going to take the drive volley on. Oh yes! What a point. Teaching Fognini a lesson. Super forehand. Got Fognini well off the court. Probably more pressure here. Got to serve. Ball girl against ball girl. Well, we know what she can do. Gotta love it. That's a fine serve as well. These two can play. Do we need Fognini and Haase? Selecting the play as well.
40-30.
Haase didn't have to do too much work. Is ball. I think it's going to continue, isn't it? This guy. Underarm serve. Oh, what's going to happen next? That's almost a surprise. Just a normal point.
Advantage, Fognini. Game, Fognini.
Comes through the game. Thoroughly entertaining one at that.
Fognini
leads then 3-2 second set. 2-3 down, second set, Haase. Oh, that is some shot from the Italian. I've seen a bit of messing around from both of these two players, but
love 15.
That would have been right up there in any tournament, in any rally. Good way to respond, though, from the Dutchman.
15-0. $15-30. $30.
Nearly made it. And Haase backpedaling quickly. Super.
Juice. Advantage, Haase. Juice.
And we'll continue.
Advantage, Fognini.
We've seen a couple of aces in this game from Haase. Double fault, though, gives Fognini the break point.
Game, Fognini.
Another double fault. Barely had to hit a shot there. And Fognini
Fognini
takes the game.
4-2.
And now has the lead in terms of a lead with a cushion. 4-2. The Italian lead second set, having dropped the first. Oh, that's some shot. Again, these two electing to entertain rather than just get the point done and dusted early on.
15 love. $30 love. Please. $30-50. 40-15. Game, Fognini.
Did enough with the backhand smash. And Fognini is now a game away from taking this one to a deciding match tiebreak. 5-2 he leads. Seven to stay in the second set, 2-5.
15. $15. $30-15. $40-15. Game, Haase.
Just didn't do quite enough with the return. Like the chip and charge there from Fognini. This is an old school tactic on a grass court.
5 games to 3.
Just a little short. Nice backhand though from Haase. Gets his third game of the set and stays alive for now in the second set. Seen a few of those missed today. Just didn't quite get there in time. Common error really with a stop volley. You just let it drop. And there you go. By the time he hit it, it was midway up the net, and that made that touch volley that much harder.
$15.
A little wild with the forehand. Remember, he was in this position yesterday in his match against Verdasco, Fognini. And it all kind of fell away from him from this position. Oh, lovely hands. Scream of no from Haase. Thought he had his opponent there.
30. 40-30.
Nice bit of side spin on the ball. Just made that next shot for Fognini for Haase that much tougher. So it'll be a set point to take us into a match tiebreak. Another super point.
Juice. Advantage, Haase.
So from set point to break point.
Game, Haase.
Much like Haase a few games ago, gifting the break to his opponent with a double fault. Haase back in this set.
Leads 5 games
Although
to
Fognini
4.
still leads 5-4. So for the second time in the set, serving to stay in it.
15.
Plenty of topspin on that forehand. Had to get a lot of it on it too, to dip it onto the sideline.
Left. 40 left. $40-15.
He's a real character, Fognini. As I say, you never quite know what's going to come next. Haase has been the entertainer too this week. That's a beautiful backhand. Taking it so early, taking the time away from his opponent.
40-30. Juice.
40 love up. Back to Juice.
Advantage, Haase. Game, Haase.
Haase survives again and levels things up in the second set. Five games all.
15 love.
Terrific backhand return from Haase. Read the serve. Obviously, it is a common serve, particularly someone like Fognini, who's spent a lot of time on clay, kicking it out to the backhand side. Not quite as effective on the grass, doesn't kick up quite as much. Haase there early on. Another mean return. Well, as I say, we saw him capitulate in his previous match yesterday, Fognini against Verdasco, when he was 5-3 up. He could do the same here. 5-2 up, now 5-all. He's in a rush again, and points are all going the way of the Dutchman. Didn't even move for that one. Rips through the ball, Haase on the forehand side.
15-14.
Not quite sure how the umpire's going to decide who won that point.
Game Haase.
Ah, it's Haase's game. Well, I'm not sure how legit that is.
Leads 6-5.
But Haase takes it and now leads 6-5, a game away from winning. He's now won 4 straight games, has Haase, and he's serving for the match here at 6-5 second set.
$15.
It was just long. Well, the fans and the players having plenty of fun.
15-all.
Nearly clipped over. Lovely return. He didn't quite do enough with the first serve.
30-all.
Great reactions at the net from Haase.
40-13.
And it will be a match point. Always missed it. Well, one of the most fun matches you'll watch this week. Had a bit of everything, didn't it? Both players certainly winners in the entertainment factor. Although it is Haase who gets his first win of the week, defeating Fognini in straight sets. 6-3, sorry, 6-4, 7-5. Up next on court, incidentally, it will be the world #1. Novak Djokovic taking on Richard Gasquet. I'm going to take a quick break. They'll be on court at 2:30. Make sure you join.
Richard Gasquet will begin at 2:30.